In 2017, it felt like Guava Juice had become a household name around the YouTube community, but in today's world of content creation, his channel seems to have faded into the background. Roy Fabito started his solo channel in 2016, and in the first year alone, he saw a total of 4 million new subscribers, which is basically every YouTuber's dream. He continued to rocket towards success over the first few years that he ran his channel. So, the big question that a lot of us are wondering is, as we look at Guava Juice today, why did all of that growth seem to just stop? Roy got his start on YouTube back in 2006 when he joined up with his best friend Alex Wasabi and began making random videos. In just a few short years, the duo began to gain a small fan base, which was when they decided to create Wasabi Productions, the channel that really helped them grow as content creators. Wasabi Productions started out as a group of people doing parody skits, comedy sketches, and vlogs, but since then has expanded into a whole bunch of different niches. However, Roy wasn't involved with that. At the beginning of 2016, Roy announced that he would be parting ways with Wasabi Productions in a video that he posted. In the video, Roy and Alex both let their fans know that Roy's departure from the channel wouldn't mean the end of his YouTube career. Instead, Roy announced that he was going to start a new channel and was going to mainly focus on making gaming videos. And just like that, Guava Juice was born, and as we said, it took off right away. In 2016 alone, it gained a total of 4 million subscribers, making it one of YouTube's fastest growing channels on the site at that time. And in that first year, Roy did as he promised his fans in that departure video and mainly focused on gaming videos. However, though that was going well for him, by the time 2017 came around, Guava Juice had switched up the focus of the channel and began posting content based on what was trending at the time. This included making videos based on dumb life hacks that actually work, or homemade science experiments like which bottled water is the best for your health, and Roy's fans ate them up, making 2017 arguably the best year for Guava Juice, with his channel gaining another 4 million subscribers. Now, something that we should look at is the way Roy used to design his thumbnails. Each one of his videos that came out in 2017 had a flashy thumbnail that looked fairly different from any other video he had uploaded. This is an amazing way to bring back old viewers who want to watch a new video, as well as new viewers in general. But if you look at his more recent videos, you'll see that he started using the same still frame image of himself for a lot of them, making it hard to differentiate between each one. This most likely resulted in a lot of his returning viewers not clicking on his newer uploads, simply because they thought they had already watched them. But that's not the only issue with thumbnails that Roy had, but we'll get into that in a minute. Back in 2017, which, as we said, was an amazing year for Roy and his channel, as well as a lot of other YouTubers who began to follow trends. This led to a lot of collaborations for Guava Juice, and only brought in more and more viewers for the channel. It also got Roy started on his new method of content creation, which was to move from one trend to the next as soon as the first one started to grow stale. And once again, this can be an amazing way to grow a channel. However, what Roy didn't realize at the time, and is starting to show itself in recent years, is that when someone subscribes to a channel to watch a specific style of video, and then the channel stops making that video, they might keep the person as a subscriber, but not as a returning viewer. So while jumping from trend to trend helped his subscriber count grow, it really didn't do anything for his viewer numbers. That being said, by the end of 2018, Guava's subscriber count had jumped another 4 million subscribers, bringing the total up to 12 million. This would be the last year that Roy saw that much success. As time went on, Roy's production value for his videos went up, or so you would think. He started creating sets for his new video series, 10 Things Not to Do. However, the quality of the videos wasn't increased at all, which is odd for a channel that had gained so many followers in such a short lifespan. With the new style of video came new writers for the channel, along with scripts and other really cringy acting. This brings us to our next point. Roy's cringe factor on his channel simply got too much for viewers over a certain age. Many of his fans that followed him at the beginning of his journey were simply too old to enjoy such bad acting and cringy skits. Once Roy stopped following trends and making videos based on them, he began losing a lot of viewers, and his subscriber count slowly went down from a whopping 4 million per year to just over 1 million per year. Things didn't end there though, and eventually Guava Juice began using his channel to rip off other content creators' videos, recreating them on cheap sets, hoping to ride the viewer wave that other YouTubers had created. The most obvious of which had to come when Roy decided to copy a video that Mr. Beast did where Mr. Beast buried himself alive. Now, Mr. Beast made an amazing video that was a ton of fun to watch, and more importantly, it did as advertised. Meanwhile, Guava Juice's video used practically the same tagline along with an identical thumbnail. Only they gave their viewers a video that lacked anything gripping. Honestly though, the worst part of that video for me had to be the thumbnail theft, simply because of how blatant it was. Not only did Roy use the exact same backdrop, but he also used the same pose for the picture of him in the thumbnail that Mr. Beast used, as well as the same sort of visual effects. And that's really messed up when you think about how hard people work on thumbnails they make for their videos. It only adds to the fact that we can visibly see the decline of Roy's channel. As of 2022, Guava Juice has a total of 16 million subscribers, which is certainly impressive. But when you consider the fact that it gained the first 3/4 of that following within its first 3 years, and the rest of it over the span of 4 years, it's easy to see that Guava Juice is on its way downhill. What do you think though? Is there any way that Roy can save his channel and bring back his audience? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. Until next time.